What if the greatest cover-up in natural history isn't hidden in government files, but buried beneath your feet? You've always been told that dinosaurs vanished 66 million years ago, destroyed in a flash by an asteroid's impact, erased from existence in a single cataclysmic moment. But what if that story is only partly true, a simplified tale designed to put your mind at ease? The deeper you dig into the fossil record, the more unsettling questions start to emerge. Some species seem to disappear long before the asteroid ever struck, while others continued to survive in isolated pockets for thousands of years after. It doesn't fit the clean narrative of total, instant extinction. What if we've mistaken survival for extinction? Consider this: in the remote, uncharted corners of the Earth, vast, untouched forests, deep ocean trenches, and shadowy mountain valleys, life continues to evolve beyond our knowledge, and ancient DNA lingers, waiting. Could descendants of the great prehistoric beasts still be alive today, hiding just far enough from human eyes to escape detection? If you believe the fossil record tells the entire story, think again. Fossils only preserve a fraction of what once lived, and entire lineages could have gone unnoticed if they left no trace in the mud and stone. Paleontologists admit that we've only scratched the surface. Every year, new species are unearthed, many that completely rewrite what we thought we knew. So what else could still be lurking in the dark, waiting to be discovered? Birds are living proof that dinosaurs never truly disappeared. That robin on your windowsill? It carries the evolutionary legacy of creatures that once thundered across the earth. Scientists now know with certainty that birds evolved directly from theropod dinosaurs, the same group that included the mighty T-Rex and the swift velociraptor. But what if birds aren't the only ones? What if other dinosaurs took different evolutionary paths, adapting in secret, surviving in isolation, shedding their monstrous size and reshaping themselves to match a changing world? You've heard of cryptids like the Mokele Mbembe in the Congo Basin, described for generations as a large, long-necked creature resembling a sauropod. Or the reports from fishermen in Papua New Guinea of massive, winged reptiles soaring through the mist, eerily similar to the ancient pterosaurs said to be extinct. Are these merely myths, or echoes of a forgotten reality? Skeptics laugh, but remember this: creatures like the coelacanth, a fish thought extinct for 66 million years, were found alive and well in 1938. If a prehistoric fish could hide in the oceans for millions of years, what else might be out there? There are stories from World War II pilots in the Pacific who reported seeing flying creatures that resembled pterodactyls, massive wingspans cutting through the sky, no engines, no explanation. Deep in the Amazon, tribes speak of massive lizards that roam the jungle at night, rarely seen, but unmistakably ancient. These tales have persisted for centuries, passed down through oral tradition, ignored by science, but never truly silenced. You might dismiss them as legends, but ask yourself, why do these stories, told by people who've never met, from regions separated by oceans and time, all describe the same types of animals? Could it be that the witnesses aren't lying, but we are simply refusing to see? Even mainstream science now acknowledges that dinosaurs were more adaptable than previously thought. They endured for over 165 million years, far longer than humans have existed, surviving ice ages, volcanic winters, and shifting continents. Isn't it arrogant to believe that such resilient creatures could all be wiped out so suddenly, with not a single survivor beyond birds? The shocking truth is, extinction is rarely absolute. Many species fade gradually, a slow bleed into disappearance. Others hide, shrink, and evolve to survive. Evolution doesn't stop with extinction, it bends around it, finds cracks to slip through, reshapes life to fit new molds. The fossil record shows evidence of dinosaur-like features reappearing in later species, a phenomenon known as evolutionary convergence. What if those aren't coincidences, but genetic memories reawakening? Technology is beginning to lift the veil on secrets nature has kept hidden. With advances in environmental DNA analysis, scientists can detect traces of life in soil, water, and even air. Imagine the horror or wonder of discovering genetic markers that don't match anything currently known, sequences that harken back to creatures we believe to be long gone. This isn't science fiction. It's happening now. Expeditions to the deep ocean and remote caves are bringing up organisms so ancient and alien they defy classification. The idea that dinosaurs could still exist in forms we don't recognize, hiding in forgotten ecosystems or emerging in strange new ways, is no longer beyond the realm of possibility. And then there's us. Human expansion has only recently touched the deepest parts of the world, and even today, vast regions remain unexplored. We've mapped the stars better than we've mapped our own oceans. If something enormous and ancient still swam beneath the waves, we might never know until it chose to reveal itself. With climate change and habitat disruption, hidden creatures may be forced out of seclusion, creating the potential for encounters that will shake our understanding of biology, history, and reality itself. There is a chilling possibility we must face, that we are not at the top of nature's hierarchy, but simply occupying a narrow window of time between the reign of giants. If dinosaurs did survive in some form, what would that mean for our place in the natural order? Would we still see ourselves as the dominant species, or just the next in line for extinction? You've been taught a comforting lie, that the age of monsters is over. But the Earth has a long memory, and nature never forgets how to build a predator. The evidence is scattered like puzzle pieces across history, science, folklore, and myth. The question isn't whether dinosaurs could still exist. The real question is, would you be ready to believe it if they did?